What's new, crew? Welcome back to my channel. For anyone who's new, my name is Cassandra and I share with you guys my once a month Aldi hauls every single month. If you want to see any other of my Aldi haul videos, I will link a playlist down below in the description box and you can check out all of my grocery hauls. I've been doing these videos for like 3 years, so there are probably 60 or so videos for you to go ahead and go watch and go ahead and binge watch if you want to see the progression of my Aldi like grocery hauls, I suppose, as my family has grown and things like that. I just got back home from my once a month Aldi haul. I actually already put everything away and now I'm filming this intro, so it's a little backwards, but this haul came to $186. It was way smaller than I ever would have imagined it being because we are on a journey to be more self-sufficient, make a lot of our own things from scratch, and it's really cut down on a lot of our things. We're also, me and my husband are trying to eat more whole foods and just not necessarily a diet, and it's more of a lifestyle change, just eating more real foods and less boxed and less frozen and things like that. Of course, you're gonna see frozen chicken and things like that, but that's just how we store food to be able to grocery shop once a month. I grocery shop once a month because it saves me time, saves me money. I will sit down and make out my entire meal plan for an entire month at a time, do all my grocery shopping all at once. I typically split it between 2 stores, Aldi and Walmart. I like to do Aldi first because sometimes their produce doesn't look that great, or sometimes they don't have something I'm counting on, and then I'll just add it to my Walmart order. I always do the online grocery pickup. So if you're seeing gaps in like the nutritional guide, you're thinking you don't have a lot of dairy, you don't have a lot of meat, you don't have a lot of starches. Well, it's probably because I get those things from the other store. So I do share those hauls as well. If you want to go ahead and subscribe, you'll see that haul coming up in the next couple of days. I also filmed a Aldi shop with me this month. That video should be up before this one. I'll link that one down below if you care. But let's go ahead. I'll show you guys all the food that I ended up getting this month for my family of 5 for the month of September. Like, can you believe it's September already? It's crazy. I'm gonna start with my 2 bags of grapes. I got 2 bags because they were 95 cents a pound. In my area for grapes, anything less than $1 a pound is a great deal. So I got 2 of them and I'm just gonna push them until they're gone for the kids. But these are one of their favorite snacks. So I got 2 bags for them. I also got 2 2-pound bags of whole carrots. My kids have been liking these better recently, just peeled, and then I cut them into sticks, and then we'll use these in soups and stews and lots of crock pot meals coming up for the fall time. So lots of these are going to be happening, at least through the end of winter for sure. I got 2 bags of the mini cucumbers. All 3 of my kids are now really into these, so I'll definitely have to get more of these in the middle of the month, but just 2 bags of these mini ones for now. I like to get the mini ones more than the like big regular sized cucumbers because my kids can actually just grab one of these mini ones and they'll walk around and just eat the whole cucumber one at a time. So I like those for them. 4 pounds of butter. I have a couple more pounds in my freezer, but I'm trying to stock those up. I learned very quickly that cooking a lot of our stuff from scratch means I'm going through way more butter than I normally do. So this is just going to be the start of the butter, and I'll probably need to get more in the middle of the month, but we'll see how I'm looking when we get there. I got 2 boxes of fruit snacks because I forgot them last month and I felt really bad. These are one of my kids' favorite things. So I got one of the strawberry, then one of like the assorted flavors. So these will definitely last the whole month for sure. I got 2 bags of Romaine Hearts, and I was debating getting a 3rd because they're getting really tiny, but that's just what happens as you head into winter. Some produce is just going to get skimpier and skimpier. So before I was getting away with 2, I'll probably have to get another 2 in the middle of the month just because they're so... I got a bag of oyster crackers because every fall I do this like baked Chex Mix with the kids. It's oyster crackers, pretzels, Cheez-Its. I'll throw in some raisins sometimes, but we will bake them in a ranch packet, and then we'll do a separate set that we mix in cinnamon and sugar, and they love it. So I got 1 bag of oyster crackers, and I'm just going to split it between the 2 mixes that we do. That should be plenty. Graham crackers. The flu just ran through our household, and we ran through all of our crackers and stuff, so I learned that I want to have more of these on stock all of the time. So 2 things of graham crackers, 1 of the cinnamon, 1 original, 2 boxes of these golden rounds. It's soup season anyways, and all the crock pot meals, I'll just throw one of these sleeves of crackers on the table with one of those, and my kids will be happy. So lots of those. And then I got a big family-sized bag of the Cheez-Its just for snacking, and then for some of those baked Chex mixes that we're going to be doing. I got 2 things of salsa because I ran out of salsa in the middle of the month last month, and it made my life really difficult. I missed it, so I got 2 of them just to make sure that I had enough. And then I'm switching back to these restaurant-style tortilla chips. I got the strips. I really like these. I go back and forth. Aldi has 2 different bags that I really like, but I'm going with this one this time, and I'm going to enjoy them while we have them. I also walked down the aisle of shame, which I really try to avoid all the time, but there are certain times of the year that I tend to just not be able to avoid it, and it's usually from now until New Year's. They always have a lot of really fun stuff for the kids come Christmas time and stuff, so I was looking more for them, but I found this wood wick candle, and it was only $5, so I thought it was a really good price, especially for a wood wick candle, so I got it, and it smells really good. I ended up getting the toasted pumpkin marshmallow, but they had a ton of different scents, but this is the one that I just liked the most, so I got that one for myself just because I wanted it. This is where the bulk of the stuff is. It's really just pantry basics, honestly. I didn't really need a whole lot this month, and I was really trying to keep my freezer stuff to a minimum because we just ordered 100 pounds of beef, and I want to make sure that we can fit it in the freezers, so I really just tried to keep things really minimal and just really basic. 2 things of turkey kielbasa. I always have these in my freezer because they're just the easiest things to have, and they defrost in literally 30 minutes, so it's really great when I forget to pull something out. I could just pull this out a little bit before dinner and it's good to go. I did get these Parmesan chicken tenders. This is something that everybody really likes, and this bag goes a long way. It's right around the $6 mark, and it's one of our favorites. I use it for 100 different things, but mostly for lunches, even a really quick dinner, so I did opt to get this. A gallon of milk. Typically I'll get mine at Walmart, but I don't have my Walmart order in yet, and we are completely out of milk, so needed a gallon of that. Every once in a while Aldi has these 8-pound bags of chickens. They say it's their family pack. I can't remember how much this was. I think it was right around $12.99. It's definitely worth it, so I just grabbed a big bag of this and I called it done. I still have half a bag of chicken tenders in my freezer and a whole bag of chicken thighs, so that'll be plenty for me probably for the next 2 months. I don't know if I'm going to need to buy any chicken. I got my kids these unicorn cones. The flu just ran through our house, like I said, and they really needed a treat, so I got some of these for them. I also got 2 bags of these frozen blueberries. We throw these in smoothies, in pancakes, in muffins, bread, all sorts of different things. My kids will just also eat these frozen. I'll pour some in a bowl for them. They love them, so I got these as well as a bag of this berry medley. Same thing, smoothies. The kids will eat these just straight out of the bag. We also make popsicles and stuff out of these as well, so these are definitely a staple. I got 2 bags of these flour tortillas. There's 20 in here. They're one of my favorite things that Aldi sells. These freeze awesome as well, so I always keep some of these in my freezer. So these are just to rotate the ones that are out of my freezer into my pantry, and I'll put these in the freezer just to always have them on hand. The kids will eat roll-ups with these, so we'll put in some cheese, a pickle, and some lunch meat. We'll roll it up, and they love it. We also make quesadillas out of these probably at least once a week. We'll do that for breakfast, even with some scrambled eggs in here and some bacon or something. So we go through these really fast just because they're such a cheap, easy staple to have. I didn't need that much cheese, and you guys are probably looking at this going, girl, that's a lot of cheese. Not really. I got 3 bags of the 4 cups of mozzarella. We're doing strombolis. Oh, nope, I lied. I got 4 of these. We're doing strombolis, homemade pizzas. These will also go sometimes in our quesadillas, or we'll do little pizzas for lunch, whatever. So this is something I always like to have on hand. I like to keep an extra one in my freezer because it always seems like we go through more cheese than what I think we need. So lots of the mozzarella cheese. I also got 3 bags of this Mexican style. I did see that they had the big 8 cups bags of these Mexican styles. They used to have it in the mozzarella, and that's what I was looking for, was the big 8-pound bag, and I was going to, or 8-cup bag, and I was going to get 2 of them. They didn't have it though, but this time they had those big bags in the Mexican, so I think what they're doing is just rotating out the different kinds of cheeses. So it is what it is. I got 3 of this Mexican style. I know I still have some in my freezer, but this is what I needed to make sure that I'm rotating out and still have the amount of cheese that I need. I got a couple blocks. We use these for sandwiches. I'll make macaroni out of these or kind of whatever. But I got 2 things of mozzarella and 2 things of mild cheddar. My kids will also eat these for snacks or whatever on the sides for lunches, but 4 blocks of cheese total. I also got one of these faux noodles. A couple months ago, I got these ramen ones that they had, which were really good. We still have a packet of these in our pantry, but they don't have these all the time, so when I see them, I get them. My husband really likes these. These are they're a really fine noodle. They're really delicate. They're not like the pre-packaged ramen noodles that you can find. These are definitely different. They taste way better. They're made out of white rice, if that is important to you or not, but they're really, really good. And we'll make these in our own chicken broth and stuff, and we'll add chicken or venison with like a hard-boiled egg or something, and they're really, really good. So I wanted to try these pho noodles to see if they're any different. These are made out of brown rice instead, but I figured they'd be just as good. So for my husband's birthday, I took him to a pho place, and we had really, really good pho there. So I got these to try to make our own at home, which I thought would be kind of interesting. I got 2 bags of these wide egg noodles just to keep in my pantry. They're really cheap. They're like 49 cents a bag, which is cheaper than these boxes that are 79 cents a box. So a little bit cheaper, but I needed these for 2 meals I have going on this month. So got some of these for that. I have 2 casseroles that I'm going to be making that I like to use these noodles for. So that's what those are for. I tried to stock up on my noodles because I knew I was doing really well on my grocery budget, like just overall. So I went ahead and got some extra noodles to throw on my food storage shelf. So I got 2 things of penne pasta, 2 things of these bow ties. These are my kids' favorite. I got 1 box of rigatoni. We really like these for like homemade mac and cheese or baked mac and cheese. And then I got a box of this elbow macaroni as well. I got 2 things of these unsweetened apple sauces. These are really good. They're definitely sweet. I don't even notice that they're unsweetened, but I throw these in muffins and breads. And these are sides pretty much almost every day for either breakfast or lunch. So 1 is going to be for this month and 1's going to go on my food storage shelf. The rest of these are all cream of mushroom or cream of chicken soups. We're heading into like crock pot season, and lots of casseroles are going to be happening, so I wanted to make sure I had a ton of these. I stock up on these about once a year, and I only have a couple cans left, so needed more before I ran out. I got 2 bags of I got 1 bag of Gala, 1 bag of Fiji. I didn't even realize that, but I meant to get 2 bags of Fiji because they were by far the cheapest. I only got 2 bags because I plan on making a bulk apple order. I'm gonna order 40 pounds from a local farmer by us, but I just talked to him and he said that apples need another 2 weeks. So I'm hoping that this will get me through the next 2 weeks and the apples will be ready by then, and then I won't have to buy apples for a couple of months. That's my plan. Got a thing of this family size Neapolitan ice cream. This is a monthly staple. Moving into the back half of the table, I also got a thing of brown sugar. I need to get a big bulk one, but I just wanted to get one while I saw it because we are doing a lot of from scratch cooking and I'm almost out of this. 2 things of these mini chocolate chips. These are the go-to for us. Everybody loves these. Also got a thing of California raisins. I want to try making my own cinnamon raisin bread. So that's what these are for, and I think I might also throw this in the baked Chex Mix we're gonna do. I got a couple boxes of these little instant pudding mixes. The kids really like these, so I got a vanilla and 2 chocolate. I have a couple of these in my pantry, but just to make sure we have all of them that we need. A thing of onion powder, a couple pantry staples, some seasoned salt. Needed some more soy sauce. I like to get the one that's reduced sodium because it is so salty. Needed some more baking cocoa. I ran out when I was making all the zucchini bread, and then I got 2 things of cinnamon for the cinnamon raisin bread, plus we throw these in French toast and in our pancakes. We go through a lot of this. My husband even likes to put these in his eggs, so we go through so much cinnamon. I'm gonna need to buy it in bulk, but that is the overall haul for this month. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos. Like I said, I'll have a ton of links down in the description box below. Thank you guys for watching. Of course, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.